I think the most valuable thing for us is clarity, because clarity is power. And so knowing exactly where we are, where we want to get to, and mapping that pathway from our current state to our desired state, great, because now we know what to do.
So I'm here with Jesse from The Savvy Dentist. We've just completed a VIP day here talking about systems and processes in his business. Jesse, tell me, what's something you got out of today that you think was really valuable for you?
I think the most valuable thing for us is clarity, because clarity is power. And so knowing exactly where we are, where we want to get to, and mapping that pathway from our current state to our desired state, great, because now we know what to do, first, second, third.
Yeah, fantastic. And what is something that you weren't expecting to get out of today that you think's been very valuable?
Well, there's quite a few things. One of the things that I didn't quite understand and appreciate is the power of the platform that GHL has, and you were showing us some of the functionality, and what that kind of set off in my brain was a whole network of possibilities firing through my synapses going, oh, we could do this, and this, and this. And of course, there's a process to that, but now I realize we have a tool in our hands that can take our business to a whole nother level, which is really exciting. And I really can't wait to get to it.
Yeah, it's a really exciting platform. Finally, for someone else that might be looking at doing a VIP day like this, it's an investment, it's a whole day with you and your team. What would you say to someone that was thinking about doing it, about whether it's valuable, whether you got something out of it, and how you think this has changed the way you're approaching your business from now on?
Yeah, look, I think firstly I'd say you've got to invest time in thinking about your business. And if you want to grow your business, that happens with intention, it happens with effort, it happens with energy. And so if you're the sort of person who's ambitious and driven and wants to have a great business, you should definitely do a day like this, because what it gives you is clarity, what it gives you is structure, what it gives you is another perspective that identifies perhaps some blind spots you might have kind of not been observing, but most importantly, it gives you a pathway forward. So if that's you and you're thinking about, I want to grow my business and do well, I'd thoroughly recommend the day.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.